Application Boston Barbecue Company, LLC, doing business as Smoke Shop. Andrew Husbands, manager, has applied for a new all-alcoholic beverages restaurant license at 1 Kendall Square, number 100, with proposed hours of 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. 7 days per week, and a seating capacity of 149 inside and 40 seasonal patio seats on private property. Applicant is also applying for an entertainment license to include live music with amplification, radio, audio, tape machine, CD, computerized digital media that can be played below, at, or above conversation level, and 7 TVs.
Madam Chair, unless my client's outside, may I just take a quick peek? We may have to request a second call. Brian and we're up. Oh, they are outside, they're coming in. Give me the record, James Rafferty, again, on behalf of the applicant. Seated to my right is Andrew Husbands. Can you give your spelling of your last name?
Husbands.
And to Mr. Husband's right is Brian Lesser. Mr. Lesser, would you spell your last name?
Lesser.
So this, and members of the commission, this is an application to requesting an alcohol beverage license at a licensed location in the 1 Kendall Square complex, which I know the commission is very familiar with. 1 Kendall Square was created with its own cap district at the time the complex was created. There are several liquor licenses that have been approved at that location, and over the years, various operators have conducted business throughout the complex, as continues to be the case. This particular location is probably best known to the commission as a Tommy Doyle's in its most recent iteration. And that, I believe, license was turned in the fall of 2014. So this is essentially that space. It is adjoined by a few other spaces, all fronting onto a courtyard at 1 Kendall Square. Mr. Husbands is a well-known Boston restaurateur and operates a very successful restaurant known as 647.
Tremont 647.
Tremont 647 on Tremont Street. And this particular venue, he's been operating that restaurant for 20 years to critical acclaim and success. And he's now partnered with Mr. Lesser, who I know is known to the commission. Mr. Lesser has a level of expertise in restaurant operations in Boston and Cambridge. And this location has appealed to them for a barbecue style cuisine. Mr. Lesser is involved in a highly popular barbecue operation in the Fenway area known as Sweet Cheeks. Which may be known to members of the commission. But in this location, they intend to operate this barbecue-style restaurant. It does have a history as a licensed establishment. It's got a heavy focus on a restaurant. The kitchen, if you look at the floor plan, represents a significant portion of the space. The space currently or historically had a patio adjoining it, and this space will continue to do that as well. There is, as part of the application, an entertainment license request for live music, and depicted in a small area of the plan is a location where the operators would anticipate that, on occasion, a 1 or 2 or 3 piece trio might play. Would you describe that as country music? Or,
I like the term honky tonk. Think Patsy Cline, Willie Nelson, kind of that old country stuff.
That's the entertainment portion of it. But most significantly, the premises contain seating that's actually capacity below what Tommy Doyle's had been approved at and has been used historically. So it will represent 180 seats plus 40 additional seats on the seasonal patio. They're all set forth in both the plan and the CV application. We've included a copy of the menu, and Mr. Husbands or Mr. Lesser would be happy to describe at length what their expectations are. They are eager to become a contributing member to One Kendall. It is, as I'm sure you're well aware, it's proven to be a very popular dining destination. Their abutters here, or their neighbors, would include the Blue Room, Westbridge, recently opened State Park, Flat Top Johnny's, and these establishments have served the area regionally, locally. There's a active movie theater which drives customers to the location. So it really has a long history of serving the public. The public need has been established there. And under the construct established by the licensing commission, when the complex was developed, this falls within the parameters of the approved licenses for that application. These licenses get surrendered upon completion or transferred. So in this case, it doesn't represent the sale of the license. That's why we're applying, since one of the licenses, the license that previously was located at this premises has been surrendered.
So what kind of work are we looking to do prior to opening in terms of renovations?
Sure, I can take that. Tommy Doyle's space had been in operation for quite some time, so we're going to do upgrades. So the landlord has also been actively doing construction upgrades to the building. I'm sure that you're aware of that. And we'll be doing the upgrades as well. Everything from, I would imagine, new electrical all the way up to fire safety to the build out of a new restaurant.
He's building a new kitchen?
We are.
Oh, just elaborate a little bit on that.
Sorry, we're building a new kitchen as well, so we'll have state-of-the-art equipment that'll be part of it, as well as a delineation of a better floor plan than what had previously existed there. I think it was a little bit too disconnected, and if you remember correctly.
So they have an existing hood system, you're going to bring that up to the present?
They do. They actually have they actually have two exhaust runs in that space, from what I'm familiar with. And there'll be full MEP drawings, and all those items will be addressed as well.
Now, are you planning on using both gas or wood fired and charcoal, or? any cooking,
Yes, yes. The, most of it's gas, electrical, but the smokers will have, are gas and fire. So, I'm sorry, wood.
Fortunately, you have two then, because
That's
they can't
exactly
combine them
right.
anymore.
Absolutely. It's we understand solid fuel and gas.
Yes, okay. Thank you.
Madam Chair, I should note that if you look at the floor plan, that the entrance to the establishment is being relocated slightly, and there is an area proposed that will actually accommodate takeout, which abuts the kitchen. It reminds me of when the legal seafood was approved at Charles Square and for years in Kendall Square. You could go in and get a takeout, pick up a takeout over here, and not have to enter into the dining room. So it's not part of the licensed premises in the sense that no alcohol will be served there, but it does appear on the floor plan. I wanted to draw it to the board's attention. The principal entry into the restaurant and dining room is adjoins that, so this has a separate entry. But I believe today that might be the current entry into the space.
It's actually both. Today it's still both. That was the bar, and that was the restaurant.
So the point of access closest to Hampshire, which previously was an access into a bar area, will now just open into a small, slightly larger than a vestibule where people who can either have phoned in for an order or order, and they may wait to pick up their order. So there's that component to the use as well. As you know, there's many office workers in the complex and in close proximity, and particularly at lunchtime, there are a number of restaurants that serve people, diners that wish to take their meals back to their offices with them. And this would provide an efficient way to do that and not conflict with
Tentatively, we'd like to start construction, I would say, sometime in August, so prior to the end of the year. But be open in December.
So you won't start your patio services until next season then?
I think we're gonna miss that, unless we have an unusually warm winter.
It's, by the way, it's all private patio. too, so
Mhm.
it's-
No, I know, yeah.
So there's an area now that is patio, and just to be clear, there's an area now, if you recall the place, or even you go by it now, there's an area that was an outdoor patio that has a canvas awning over it. That area will actually become enclosed, and be part of the year-round premises, and then the patio that's proposed here is forward of that by about 20 or 30 feet.
And that doesn't interfere with the other eating?
No, this has been
Areas?
worked out with the landlord,
Okay.
with an understanding of access and rights
Okay.
in the patio. I think it's an area that historically been used by Tommy Doyle. Their outdoor patio is a little bit, is spilled into this area outside of the awning as
Okay.
well. So, but this area won't have a covered awning on it, it'll be open to the sky.
And that covered area will be operational all year round?
Yeah, that will be part of the
So but is that a
full-time
hard structure? or
premises.
is
It will be, yeah.
Okay.
Right, it's essentially an addition
Okay.
onto the building.
Okay.
They'll need to get building permit approval, and it will represent an expansion of the footprint of the space beyond, by converting what was a seasonal patio into an enclosure.
And the seating capacity for inside is 149?
Total inside is 180. 149 indoor seats and 31 standing, 40 seasonal patio seats.
So that's not what's on.
That's not what's.
I'm
Say
sorry,
that
again,
correctly.
180 inside.
180 inside and 40 outside. We went over these today, Madam Chair, so that I would get the correct answer.
That's the right number. Are you talking about the previous Tommy Doyle's?
No.
Oh.
Are we looking for the CD application? Right. I had this on the top. Right. Because the floor plan has the seating on it.
I have occupancy 220, seating capacity 181. Yeah,
That's correct.
that doesn't.
We have, I'm sorry. This is
220 total occupancy with seating of 189.
Right.
And that,
So 149, 31 inside,
then
180.
total interior it's awfully small, 149, patio 40.
Are you reading off the CD
Yeah.
application? The CB application, we have total occupancy 220, proposed seating 189. That's in a combination of booths and tables, 129 at tables, 20 at booths, and then outside seating at 40.
So if it's 189 or 40, you're 9 over.
And the sign off from ISD is for 189,
Well, ISD only addresses
the inside.
the inside, and the standing numbers don't, the sign off, the zoning sign off at that point is isn't building code related, it's only zoning. It has to do with the parking calculation. And the parking requirements are associated with seats and notwithstanding. So the zoning sign off reflected there is on the number of seats.
For some reason, the CD is.
How is it advertised? With what's on the agenda? So the agenda
It-
says 149 inside and 40 seasonal patio.
Right. That's, those are seats, so right, so 140, I'm looking at the legal notice, it's 149 inside and 40 seasonal patio. A seating capacity of 149 inside and 40 seasonal patio
So
seats.
it's 189 total.
So it's
189 total.
189,
Yeah, total, outside and interior.
correct,
Okay.
plus 30 standing,
31.
which gets us to 220, 219. 31 standing.
So it's 149 indoor seating.
Yes.
Any questions?
No other questions? Second.
Are there any members of the public that wish to be heard in this matter? Seeing none. I make a motion that we approve the all alcohol license for Boston Barbecue, doing business as Smoke Shop at 1 Kendall Square.
Excuse me, Madam Chair, just for the record, we do have 2 letters in support. One from the East Cambridge Business Association. President Pat McGee, who says they are in support for the application, that they will occupy a vacant restaurant space which will boost pedestrian and traffic, improve the streetscape by eliminating the vacancy. They will continue to add to the excellent dining destinations that the neighborhood has to offer, and they welcome a new concept to the neighborhood. And Councilor Toomey also writes to lend support to the application. A new restaurant at this location will help maintain the vibrancy of 1 Kendall. The owner has a history of being a responsible operator with experience in Cambridge restaurants.
Thank you. So again, I'll make the motion that we approve the application for the all alcohol license for Boston Barbecue, doing business as Smoke Shop, located at 1 Kendall Square, with the hours of 11 a.m. to 1 a.m., 7 days per week, seating capacity of 149 inside, 40 seasonal patio seats on private property, along with the entertainment license to include live music with amplification, radio, audio tape, machine, CD, computerized digital media that can be played below, at, or above conversation level in 7 TVs, and also with the requirement of attending 21 proof training.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.